Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. Today we're gonna head out to Tiawaroa, hunt a little bit of red deer to start things out, because as you guys know, I've been on the grind for a melanistic red deer anyway, so I might as well just continue that. But how's everybody been? Hope you're doing well. And just a heads up, I am a little bit tired, so I might sound a little bit quieter than normal. I have been up for quite a while at this point, getting videos and stuff made for you guys. Yeah, as of now, we still have no clue what this great one is, whether or not it's a red deer, or a fallow deer, or even a European rabbit. My money is still on red deer, but that's probably just me being hopeful. What's max score for muleys? There is no max score, but they do typically max out at around like 340 to 342. That seems to be like the high end of scores for them. Oh yeah, it's been a super long day, Mel. Super long day. Okay, Archie. Which one are you talking about? Okay, that one. Got you. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can smoke a few red deer. Where is the ones that were here? Oh, there it is. I think that should do it. Yeah, he'll die. Just gonna take him a little while. I think we are good. Yeah, maybe, Noah. You never know, man. You never know. Hey, LCG. Hey, Bailey. Hope everybody's doing good. Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Well, let me type in chat because it says I'm not subscribed. How's it been? Holy, how are you not subscribed, man? But thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we've had a 5-minute subscribe thing on for a while, I believe. It helps get rid of the random spammers and stuff. But thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. All right, Archie. Why me and 3 more of my friends all at our great one grinds disappeared like our tripods and tents? Do you know? That should not be happening. That's definitely a big issue if it is. Yeah, it's definitely not intended. I would take that to their support. See if they can resolve it. Think you found a clue, Panzer? Where? Where's the clue? We will find out what the great one is whenever somebody finds one. They aren't going to tell us, I believe, at all. I think what they said is if we don't figure it out by next Tuesday, then they'll kind of reveal something, but I highly doubt we'll go that long without somebody finding it. Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, man. Been able to type... Yeah, you've been typing before. Were you not subscribed? And it was still letting you? It shouldn't have been if you weren't. But I do appreciate the support, my dude. Thank you for the super chat once again. But yeah, we've had that on for a while. A couple months at this point. That's definitely strange. Fishing guy, thank you so much for renewing your membership. Holy, red badge now. That is insane. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? Good to see you. Nice, Panzer. Let me read what you had said. A tarp rolled up in the outpost in front of cabinets. I wouldn't know if that's new or not. I'm not entirely sure. To be honest, I don't really pay attention to the minor details of a lot of the outposts, so it's hard to say. Yeah, I remember you, fishing guy. Of course I do. I remember you. Guys, isn't this just beautiful? We can see the particle effect again. It's gorgeous. I love it. Hey, Outdoors in Texas, how's it going? Yeah, it's not good, Diamonds. I would contact their support and see if there's anything they can do. That's why I always recommend backing up your save files, because you never know when something weird like that might happen. Yeah, same, Nick, same. I'm surprised as well. My guess is, I would imagine that, like, cheats would probably have to get updated when there's a new update, so that could be why no cheaters have found it. Which I'm glad that they haven't, because it would ruin the surprise. I'd hate for that to be the way that it gets discovered. Yeah, pretty much, Justin, pretty much. The new Great One is out, and everybody's trying to figure out what it is. Uh-oh. Did not expect that to... To be honest, I thought the first one didn't hit close enough. Ah, man. Did not hit vitals. There you go, Hunter. It's letting you type now. That was odd that it wouldn't before. Yeah, me too, Mel. Me too. And I'm taking a risk because, like, it could very well be fallow deer and then I'd just be, like, wasting all my time. But I figured that since I'm already grinding for a melanistic, I might as well just stick to that and hope that red deer ends up being the great one. If it is fallow, then I'll have to switch halfway through. Which, I mean, that shouldn't be too big of a deal. No, Apex Connect is for all platforms. For some reason, I'm having issues getting it to work, but most people have been logged into it, and it seems to be pretty good. Yeah, same, Justin. I'm hoping it'll be a red deer, but it's hard to say. Gotcha, Mel. I was gonna do both, but then I thought to myself, if I split my time between both of them, that's gonna, like, double the time that it would take to get one, right? So I'm just gonna pick one and go for it. And just hope that it pays off. Hopefully it'll work out. And if it ends up not being red deer and it's a fallow deer or a European rabbit, then I'll just switch over to that. I am pretty surprised that nobody's got one yet. No, I have not checked Hirschfelden yet. My fallow and my red deer did get reset though. So, I had some pretty nice red deer on my map. And in fact, I'm thinking tomorrow's probably going to be a red deer video, because I've got a lot of really cool red deer since this update came out. You guys will never believe, like, the initial spawns that I had for red deer. It was crazy. And then I just about an hour ago got one of the most insane respawns I've ever killed. So I am really excited to push that video out. That's going to be a pretty cool one. Something like that, Justin, you know, just shoot as many animals as you can, hope one of them comes back as a great one. That'll basically be how it is. Was it a super rare? No, not quite a super rare. But it was still something pretty cool. They need to make a great one turkey with 2 beards. Holy. That would be pretty cool. Alright, let's set up here now. You're picking fallow? Nice, Caden. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the way to do it. Like, just pick the one that you think it's gonna be and grind hard for it. And then once somebody figures out what it is, then we all switch over to that. Yeah, exactly, Noah. That's something that people have kind of misunderstood, I think, is people think that it's a species that can only be on those 2 maps, but let's be honest, they only said those 2 maps because they're the only maps that have things in common. It could be a different species. Like, just because they said Hirsch and Tiawaroa doesn't mean it can't be red deer, and it doesn't mean that it won't be fallow either. Nice, Rizzy. Been grinding Rancho, don't think I've discovered all the drink zones, which I guess kind of defeats the purpose of my grind. Yeah. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have all the zones, it's just, it just makes it nicer so you can pick between, like, which zones you want to use. Okay, that's a good 7 there. Oh, I love the silent breath. 'Tis lovely. Ooh, okay. That poor thing just got smoked-ed. It's clearly the Easter Bunny. Yes, it definitely is. Is it just me, or do the red deer seem tankier after this update? I feel like half my shots aren't hitting vitals that used to be able to hit vitals. Like, a lot of my 300-meter shots, they just don't seem like they're hitting. It's, strange. It could just be me, imagining things, though. That's odd, Goldie, because for me, it was both of mine that wiped. It reset my fallow and my red deer. But I mean, it's hard to say. Some people have been saying that both reset, others have been saying that it was just one species. It's definitely kind of strange. I'm wondering if they did that to kind of throw us off. It really feels like they purposely did that to kind of throw us off, where some people only had one species reset, others had like multiple. It's definitely interesting. Okay, so this one went this way. Yes, Justin, it's live for all platforms. For the first time in like a year, we had a simultaneous launch, which is amazing. They are really shooting for simultaneous launches, which is good, because it was an issue that those weren't happening as much as they should. Glad to see that they're actually trying to get everything out at the same time. I don't know if you guys heard this, but during the EW stream, Jaxie actually said that PC almost got delayed. They almost had to delay the PC build, but they got whatever was broken fixed last second. That's kind of crazy. Hello, Red Deer? Where are you? Oh, there we go. One singular red deer. What a male. What a big male. What's max weight for red deer? 240 kgs. Oh, that's unfortunate, meme. That is unfortunate. Nice, Ryan. I would be, but it won't let me log in. I tried to create an account, and it said I already had an account associated with this Steam, which makes no sense because I've never signed up for it. So I'm trying to get that resolved. And then once it's resolved, I'll be able to actually use the ghillie suits. Bloodhound weren't delayed? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, it was like the last couple maps that got delayed, but I guess the Bloodhounds weren't. Stopped watching because I stopped playing Call of the Wild, then I started again, got busy, switching to homeschool, helping some of my friends with things and some more personal things not willing to share. Oh, no worries, Fishing Guy, we're glad to have you back. It's good to see you back, man. Life can get crazy for sure. Yeah, me too, Caden. I'm really excited for this update. It's got me super excited. And oh my gosh, that first clue that we found. Holy. That's got me really excited. That clue might be like one of the craziest clues we've ever got. If you guys have not seen it, I put a video up a few hours ago covering it, and oh my gosh, it is probably the coolest clue that we've ever got. It sounds like some type of growl. It's pretty split in the community on like what it's from. A lot of people are saying crocodile or alligator, and then other people like myself think it might be a leopard. And not gonna lie, at first I thought it was a crocodile too, but after looking up crocodile sounds and stuff, it didn't sound like... It didn't resemble like the last half of that call that we heard in game. And the leopard sounded more like it to me, but depending on who you ask, they'll give you a different answer to that. But to me, it sounded like a leopard. And if it's a leopard, I will be so excited. I mean, I'd be excited for crocodiles as well. But there's just something about leopards that would be so cool. How is that not vital? You see, it's stuff like this that makes me think there might be something weird with the, some of the rifles. That thing was 300 meters away. I aimed center of the chest. Zeroed for 300. Didn't get vitals. Don't know how. We're gonna switch over to the Argus, see if that'll change anything. Unless I can see a screenshot, I'm not gonna believe you, Bo. And also no caps. For anybody claiming that they've killed a Great One Fallow or a Great One Red Deer, I'm gonna need to see screenshots. Otherwise, I can't believe it. Looks like we got 2 red deer there. I saw a mythical here earlier. Oh, there he is. What do you know? I was gonna say I saw a red deer mythical here earlier. But this guy, he kept eluding me. No, I'm not sick, Bow Hunter. I'm just very tired because I woke up super early to get content out for you guys. There we go. Holy. Okay, we'll smoke this guy too. Maybe this one if it gives us a shot? Maybe. I don't think that was good. What do you mean, Frantic? What do you mean? Hope the new Great One is a moose. It's not gonna be a moose, I can tell you that. Because, you can't find moose on Tiawaroa or Hirschfelden. And it's a species that's on those 2 maps. So at this point, it's between a red deer, a fallow deer, or a European rabbit. And I highly doubt that it's a European rabbit, so it's probably fallow or red deer. I'm just hoping it's a red deer, so I've been hunting them all day. I figure I might as well put all my energy towards one species, and then if I'm wrong, we'll switch over to something else. But as of now, nobody's figured it out. Nobody's found any of the new Great One. Hi later, Liquid. Thanks for dropping in. He's already dead. Well, no, he wasn't. He was still walking. Had to smoke him again, you know? Smoke him like 47 times. There's apparently another one down there. That's odd. Would have thought they would have all spooked. Oh, I'm sure the next great one will probably be a moose based off of the poles and stuff that were going up. It would surprise me if the next one isn't a moose. How sure are you that there is a great one? Because the developers told us there is. They told us there is a brand new great one, and we can find it on either Tiawaroa or Hirschfelden. Where did this guy come from? He is so late. There, that one actually got vitals. No, the great ones are not fixed in multiplayer as far as I know. There was nothing in the patch notes saying that. As far as I know, they're still buggy in multiplayer. Excuse me. Yeah, as far as I know, they're still buggy in multiplayer. $221.80. That is a beautiful mythical right there. What do you mean, Lunar? What do you mean? I'm confused. Yeah, Johnny. I wish I could use them, but my account is buggy for some reason. It keeps telling me that I already have an Apex Connect account associated with this Steam account, but I don't. I've never made an Apex Connect account, so I don't know why it's telling me that I have. Apparently there's a possibility that if you had an email tied to Gen 0 or Second Extinction, that it would actually cause this to happen, but that's just a theory at the moment. Hopefully I can get some confirmation soon on what exactly is going on. Yeah, Johnny, pretty much. You got it before me. Yeah, I mean, they've said before that any type of clothing isn't actually going to affect anything in game. I'd love them to change that though. It would be nice to have a classic style system where you have to wear certain types of camo based off of the area you're hunting in. I would prefer that. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Fred. You guys are gonna be sad when you see what happened to me on a level 9 red deer earlier. Let's just say I cannot wait for them to make those dogs so they don't have a hitbox. From that alone, you guys can probably figure out what happened. They need to hurry up and put that in to where the dogs don't have a hitbox. Do you still have the dog? I took a few shots at him, but he's still here. He's still here. Just taunting me every time I look at him. Oh man. Yeah, it was interesting. It was pretty wild. Okay, we got vitals on both of those. Nice, EH19, that's awesome, dude. That's super awesome. I got a feeling there's going to be a bunch of diamond fallow and diamond red deer showing up in the socials. With everybody hunting them, there's bound to be tons of diamonds showing up, which is pretty cool. Well, the thing about that, Boo, if they had said, like, Quattro, Parque, Hirsch, and Tiawaroa, wouldn't that have just gave it away? They want it to be like a surprise, so they wouldn't mention maps that only have one of those species. They would only mention maps that could have multiple possibilities, so I don't think I would rule that out just yet. Because, you know, if they just said the 4 maps that red deer are on and it ended up being a red deer great one, that would just give it away. So, my thoughts is that they only said those 2 because that's the only 2 that have like 3 species in common. So, hopefully it's red deer, but I kind of do think it's fallow. Just, based off of what everybody's been saying, it seems like it's the most wanted out of the 2. Seems like everybody wants to see one. But I'm still hoping it's a red deer. I've been wanting a Great One red deer ever since the Great One whitetail was released. Been wanting to see one for so long. I'm gonna be sad if I have to wait even longer. Alright, let's hope we can actually claim these and they haven't, like, disappeared. Because this area always has some issues with, not being able to claim stuff. Nice, Boo. It's a good. One fallow because I hate night hunting? Yeah, but if it was a red deer, it wouldn't just be limited to Tiawaroa. You would probably be able to hunt it on, like, Quattro or Parque in the daytime. It's not like it would be limited. I couldn't imagine them doing something like that. But you know what, guys? It's probably just gonna be... It's probably gonna be a Great One European rabbit. They're just gonna throw us for a loop and it's been a rabbit this whole time and that's why nobody's found one yet. Imagine. Imagine. That would be insane. I think I would cry a little bit inside if they trolled us like that. What's the hardest animal to grind apart from the obvious? When I think of, like, difficult animals to grind, first ones that come to mind, fox, lynx, coyote. Coyote aren't quite as difficult now because of Rancho, but lynx and fox I'd say are the most difficult. Grizzly bear as well. Because grizzlies don't really give diamonds that often. I rarely see diamond grizzly. There's a level 6. There we go. Smoked him! Hey, yes, how's it going? You did not miss much. Yes, they are rare, Jonathan. They're just, they're the most common rare. Guess that's the best way to put it. They're still rare, but they're the most common rare to find. Yeah, pretty much, Rizzy, pretty much. Unless you go up to the bridge. If you go up to the bridge, they are all over. There's so many grizzlies up there that are males. I didn't realize, like, how many there actually was until I went up there recently. See if we can get this one. That is 180 to 210, so it's a pretty small one. Yes, I did, Frantic. Let's, not worry about that, though. Yes, East Coast actually put out a video talking about it. I'm excited for whatever it leads to. Because you know what it sounds like to me, guys? It sounds like Africa 2. That's the first thing I thought of when I heard it. I was thinking this has to be a clue for Africa 2. Like, there's no way it's not, right? It could be like a few other things, but we've been asking for Africa 2 for so long. It's gotta be Africa 2. If it's not, I will be genuinely surprised. And a little disappointed as well. Nice, WC, that's awesome. 70 kills into the fallow grind? Nice, David. Which way did this thing run? Looks like this way? Where is it? Come on, Hunter, find it for me. He found it. Hunter found it. Hey, at least he can track. If he's gonna make me mess up diamonds, at least he can track. That way he can help me track the messed up diamonds. What a great dog. Helping me track my messed up diamonds. The reindeer hunt you? Yes, Archie, please. Escape from Tarkov, Reindeer Edition. Nice, Caden. Let me know how it turns out, man. We think the average diamond spawn rate is for red deer about the same as everything else. They aren't like abnormally high, but they spawn a decent amount. I've always had pretty good luck with diamond red deer. Of course, that could just be because I hunt them so much. I think I've easily got like 4,000 plus kills, maybe 4,500 at this point. To be honest, I have no clue how many I've got. Yeah, maybe, Johnny. Imagine they just, like, turn the whitetail into the red deer, where they just put them on every map from now on. Oh, man. That would be crazy. Yeah, Colton. For sure. That is a pretty good strategy. I'm just not a fan of Hirschfelden's brushiness, so I'm sticking to Tiawaroa. But it is kind of cool that you do have the chance to find a clue as well on Hirsch. To be honest, I think the clue's going to be on Leighton. I think they're going to throw us off a little bit and do Leighton for the clue. Because, like, everything they've been doing with this release has been kind of like, throwing us off in one direction, while something being in, like, another direction. Like, I never would have expected that sound to pop up on Silver Ridge Peaks of all maps. Like, that's the map where I'd least expect it to be. Oh my gosh, there's 5 and they're so tiny. What are you guys even? Are you even red deer? Or are you just oversized Sika deer? I think these are oversized Sika. What do you guys think? Are these Sika deer? Where's the last one? I know there's one more that we can smoke. Unless it's spooked. Oh gosh, it's so bright now. Okay, it's spooked, so we got all the ones that we can get. Hirsch equals pain, Medved equals pain. Ah, yes, it definitely does. Oh yeah, I'd love to see a Great One Elk. That would be super good. That would probably be one of the cooler ones they could do. Because I don't know if you guys have seen non-typical elk, but they are ridiculous looking. Get the new Florida Hermit weapon. Oh man. In Florida, anything's a weapon. Florida man's gonna chase you down. Okay, we didn't get a good shot on that one. I think that was the first one. I think we got good shots on all the others, though. What animals should they add if they did a Florida map? Well, they could do gators, they could do whitetail. What else could they do? I would imagine some duck species. They could do like a waterfowl map. A Great One red deer would be a Christmas tree? It definitely would. Believe it or not, for those of you that don't know, red deer get a lot bigger than what the diamonds currently are. So if we do get a Great One red deer, it's gonna be giant. And it's the same for a fallow. Like, non-typical fallow deer can get like twice the size of the current diamonds. No matter what this Great One ends up being, it's gonna be ridiculous, I bet. Although at the same time, we do have to remember that not every Great One that gets added is gonna be like a giant non-typical. Some of them are gonna have like other unique features to them. They won't always be a giant non-typical, so for all we know, we might be expecting the wrong thing here. What if it's just like a really nice, clean-looking typical with, like some cool fur type or something like that? That would also be a cool way to do a Great One. The way I see it, as long as it has something that sets it apart from the rest, then it would be interesting to me. Iguanas on a Florida map? That is true. Iguanas would be cool. Those little things are fast as well. Any new hints? So far, only one hint has been found, and it was like a growl of some sort on Silver Ridge Peaks. I uploaded a video on it earlier, and it's really interesting. It sounds almost like a crocodile or a gator or a leopard or something of that sort. I think most people have decided on either leopard or crocodile. But it's really hard to say. I mean, either way, it's going to be super cool. The new Great One's a Florida man? I should have known. Florida man lives in New Zealand forests. Gets found by hunters and mistaken for deer. Holy, that's a big 7. Oh my gosh, was that a drop shot for once? Holy. And then how did we not get vitals on that? This is what I'm saying. There's some weird things happening with some of the shots. I really feel like that should have been a good shot. But for some reason it wasn't. That would be kind of cool, Cat. That'd be interesting. I hope it's a red deer and it would be as big as a house. It definitely would. It would be massive. Kinda wish we got squirrels, but they would be on trees and stuff. That would be cool. I'd love to see that. It should kill? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That shot should have hit. How to get respawns? Just by shooting animals. You shoot a bunch of animals. Every animal you shoot will get a respawn. Which is why it's good to pick your areas that you're going to grind wisely. I always try to find all my zones and then pick like 10 or 15 of my favorite ones and then just hunt those. It makes it much easier to keep track of your respawns. How to get tents? You just purchase them. If you're on console, you should get the tent DLC for free when you purchase the game. If you're on PC, you'll have to buy the tents. The tent and, I believe, tent and blind DLC is what it is. And then once you do that, you just go to the in-game store inside the lodge or one of the tents, and you can purchase the tents or equip them. What map's it going to be on? Well, as of now... Oh man, look at that. Oh, that's so unlucky. Do you guys see that? We went in between the lungs and above the heart. Oh, that's so unlucky. Aw, man. That's so unlucky. Oh well. That is true, I live in Florida. Holy. But you're not a Florida man, right? Florida man? Florida man, Florida man. Yeah, it's weird, Zebon. That might be what I'm experiencing too. We'll have to take a closer look whenever we have a weird shot. That one looked good. One of them hit vitals at least. No more turkeys, please? I agree. At least if they add more turkeys, at least make them something cool, like the oscillated turkey. But to be fair, guys, they kind of added turkeys as like an extra species on Rancho, because they already had their 8 species. And then they tossed turkeys in there too to make it 9. So I'm honestly not too upset about that one. I feel like it was nice. It was just kind of like an extra bonus. They already had their 8 species. Why not add another turkey as well? I'm all for a map getting more species than normal, so I was happy to see Rancho had them. Hillbilly Nation assemble. Remember when I dedicated my life to turkeys? Not anymore. Ah, yes, Duck. I did that for a while as well, trying to get a super rare. Never got that super rare, though. So basically, Jor, your respawns will happen immediately. The second you kill a couple red deer, or fallow deer, or like whatever you may be grinding, they will respawn somewhere else on the map. And the thing is, they have to travel to the location you shot them from. So if you, like, let's say, since we're hunting red deer right now, if I shoot, like, this red deer right here, once I pick it up, there's gonna be a new one that will spawn, like, somewhere random on the map. And then it has to walk its way back to this zone. Which is why you don't see it sometimes until you reset the time. And sometimes you don't see your respawns until you restart. It's just because they're trying to travel back, but you do get the respawns immediately. And sometimes they go to different zones than what you killed them from. So that's a couple of the reasons you may not see respawns at first. Everyone, too many maps have turkeys. Red deer? That is true. There's 4 maps with red deer, only 3 maps with turkeys, and it's 2 different species of turkey as well. Florida man climbs up tree naked, yells orange spiders are biting him. Oh gosh, Fred. That's interesting. Mule deer great one would be awesome. It would. It would be giant, I bet. Imagine just seeing a giant non-typical muley. Oof. That'd be so nice. To be honest, if it isn't red deer, my second most wanted would have been mule deer or black-tailed deer, and since neither of those are an option, I'll be kind of sad if it's not red deer. I mean, fallow's cool as well, but not as cool as some of the others, in my opinion. I like them, I just don't like them as much as other deer species. Although rare fallow deer do look fantastic. No stags up here. Holy. What's he basing that off of, though, Nate? Because as of now, there's not really any indicator of what it is. There's, like, no clue that really pushes towards what the Great One's gonna be. Zaggy's probably just saying that he thinks it's gonna be fallow. I doubt he's actually guaranteeing that it is. Because there's no way to know unless somebody finds one. When Zaggy says something, you know it's legit. Oh yeah, it is the most legitimate thing that's ever been spoken in the land of Call of the Wild. Yeah, same Skinny, it'll be cool. It would be nice to see a giant moose. What's the issue with multiplayer Great Ones? I don't know if it's still happening. I'm hearing some people say that it's not happening anymore, but basically what would happen is if you had a Great One on your map and you opened up a multiplayer, only the host could actually see it as a Great One. For everybody else, it would bug out as like a level 1 or a 2 or a 3 white, or not a 1 or 2, but like a level 3 or a 4 or a 5 whitetail with a tiny rack. It was a weird bug. I don't know if it still exists, but I actually found one of them once. So it was pretty sad. I really hope they fix it. So from what I understand, Jor, they're gonna give us a full week to try and figure it out ourselves. And if nobody finds it within a week, then they'll just show it off on the EW stream next Tuesday. That's how I understood it, at least. I might be wrong, though. So do they know there's a new Great One? Yes, there is a new Great One because the developers have told us there is. They're just not telling us what it is. We have to figure out what species it is for ourselves. Which is pretty cool. I like that type of thing because it really gets everybody thinking and trying to find it, which is always fun. Yeah, there is a couple maps that have a few outposts broken for fast traveling. It's unfortunate. I'm just happy that there's no massively game-breaking bugs so far. Most of the bugs seem to be pretty small. From what I've seen, at least. The only bugs I've really noticed is the audio for holding your breath is gone. Sometimes with a lot of the tracks you have to look down at them to claim them. Which, I mean, that's not really that big of a deal, and for all we know, it might actually be intended. It could have been a purposeful change. And then the only other bugs that I've noticed is, some of the outposts not working. Other than that, everything's been good. They said the FPS fix was not in yet, but I don't know. I feel like I'm getting better FPS still. I mean, look, I'm getting 110 FPS right now on Tiawaroa. It's doing good for me. Although the real test will be heading to Rancho and seeing if it just, like, tanks in frames. I haven't actually tried it yet, so we'll see once I head over there. I still want to get another Great One whitetail, so I'll probably still be playing some Rancho here and there. So we'll see how the lag is. You still lag in certain spots? Gotcha. Is it at least better? Hey Blitz, how's it going? The new Great One can be found on Tiawaroa or Hirschfelden right now, Tokyo. They gave us those two maps because they've got like 3 in common, so we got to figure out what it is. What caliber gun is this? This is a 30-06. It's the M1 Garand. If that doesn't kill it, then I don't know what will. Holy. Holy, holy. Don't see anything over there. I probably spooked it off. If there was anything there, it's probably spooked. Unfortunate. We should probably take this one out first. Then get these two. Yeah, not a good shot on that first one. Oh, there's another up there. Hey, get back here. Get back here, you nerd. There we go. Got it. Well, the thing about that, Justin, is in most states, in the US at least, they have a limitation of 5 rounds in your magazine or clip, depending on the type of gun you're using. There's a limitation of 5 shots on semi-automatic rifles. That's how it is here in Oregon, at least. If you're using a semi-automatic to hunt, it has to have 5 rounds or less. So I'm assuming that's why they did 5 rounds in the M1. And also to make it not so overpowered as well. I mean, just look how insane it is right now. If it had like a 7-round mag, or 7-round clip, because M1 Grands use a clip, not a mag. But yeah, it'd be too overpowered in my opinion. I can't wear the ghillie suit at the moment. My account's not working properly for some reason. I tried linking like a Apex Connect account, and it keeps telling me that I already have one linked to this Steam account, which makes no sense because I've never made one. So until that's resolved, I can't try the ghillie suit out. I gotta wait until support gets back to me to try and work something out. Nice, Dragon. They look good. I'm kind of sad that I haven't been able to try them yet. I'm just super happy to see them adding in some cosmetics for everybody. It's about time everybody gets a ghillie suit. There's been the dry leaves ghillie suit ever since release of Call of the Wild for the people that purchased it within the first month of its release. But there was not really an option for anybody after that time period. Now there is, finally. Which is super, super great. You know, I think I know what I can do, though. Until I get those unlocked, we'll just wear the dry leaves ghillie suit. That way I at least have a ghillie suit on. It may not be the new one, but at least it's something. Now you need the 270 Warden. I would not be surprised if they do more cosmetic stuff in the future. They did mention that Apex Connect would allow them to do so much more stuff like that, where they could give in-game rewards. I would be so happy if they do like some camo variations of all the existing weapons. That would be so cool. That would be an amazing update that so many people would love. I certainly would love that. I really want a camo 30-06. That would be so cool. Why do the tracks just end? What is this? Show me the way, Hunter. No, not that one. No, come back here. We gotta go find this one. A camo M1? That would be interesting. They'd have to remodel it a little bit to make it more like the, M1A in order for that to really fit, though, because, the M1 as it is currently, it's more of a classic rifle. I don't think camo would really fit it. Did it really go this way? Well, I'll be. I guess it did. I didn't know that. The tracks just, like, disappeared. Ooh, like a polymer stock M1? That would be kind of cool. That would definitely be more like an M1A. I'd say go for it, David. The 303 is great. Super good gun. Yeah, super good gun. It's definitely my favorite 4.8 rifle besides the 6.5, but when it comes to, like, what's the word? Usability, I guess. I do prefer the 303. The 6.5 doesn't have much power, but it's still a lot of fun. Nice target. Growl sounds like a werewolf. Oh gosh, imagine it's werewolves. And we've been wrong all along. Imagine they're just like, happy late Halloween! Here's werewolves! Go find those big male werewolves before they find you. That's a decent 7 there. Nice, we got vitals on that one. Beautiful. There's a small male. Yeah, vitals on that one as well. Sweet. Oh, I didn't pick up the one that we smoked over here last time. We could probably go grab that now. Still think the great one is a Florida man? Probably. You're in single player and hearing gunshots. That's, interesting. Did you by any chance shoot and then fast travel right after? No, I don't have the other ghillie suits, dragon. It says that I must connect my account over top of it, so until the whole issue with my account's resolved, I won't be able to use those ghillie suits, sadly, because they do look kind of cool. I'm really happy they added 3 variations. That's so awesome. Alright, let's see if we can find this one. The blood's gonna be disappeared because we reset the time, but maybe our doggo can find it? Nope. Okay, so I doubt we're gonna be able to find that one. In that case, we're just gonna have to ignore it. Alright, Hunter, let's get it. Let's go find the big male. Actually, they were kind of pathetic males, but we'll still go find them. There's one. Rest should be down here. Thanks, the Sonaldo guy. I appreciate that, man. Glad that you enjoy the content. What do we have over there? The big males are speaking to us, but I don't see where the big male is. That's unfortunate. Anything sprinting out here? Nope, we're good. Now that I think of it, I don't think we shot anything back there, did we? I don't really like the 30-30 that much target, so I probably won't use it. It's not very strong, and it doesn't have very good range. It can be a fun gun to use, but not for red deer long range. Aren't you tired of hunting in the dark yet? No. I will hunt through the dark if it means the best red deer hunting in the game. Because Tiawaroa has by far got the most stags. There is just stags everywhere. Which is why I've always chose this map as my first pick when it comes to hunting for red deer. Quattro is good as well. Parque is pretty decent too. But, I just like Tiawaroa's red deer hunting better. I've had all of my best red deer here. Yeah, on 2 and 3 it's decent. It's good on bobcats, that's for sure. Alright, Skinny, we will for sure. Fingers crossed. For all we know, I might be hunting the wrong species. I really hope it's a red deer, though. Knowing my luck, it's probably going to be fallow. Hey, Max, how's it going? Did we get that? No. Ow. What? How did we not get that second one? Little strange. Let's head back here for run 2 through this time reset. Did they reset pops? Yes, they did. Not entirely sure, like, what got reset for everybody, though, because, like, some people are saying that both red deer and fallow deer were reset, others are saying just fallow, others are saying just red deer. Honestly, at this point, nobody really knows, like, truly what got reset, because everybody's giving different answers. Which is unfortunate. Makes it hard to kind of nail it down. Holy, we got him. Big males. Those are giants right there. If you guys were ever curious what a world-class red deer looks like, it's those two right there. Your peccary didn't get a pop reset? Oh, that's weird. The peccaries were supposed to be one of them, right? Because they had, like, overcrowding issues, causing bad performance and stuff like that. Holy, world-class red deer. Hey, Preston. Glad you enjoy the content. Another 4. Oh my gosh, we're getting the giants today. Hey, Tallboy, how's it going? Good to see ya. How you been doing? Look at that giant. That's a big male there. Should I do some grinding? Wait. Should I do some grinding for why is it? You know, I'm not entirely sure what you mean, Tallboy. I'm assuming you're just asking if you should do some grinding for something, and I mean, you might as well. We gotta figure out what this great one is, so I'd head out for some fallow or red deer. See if you can figure out what it is. I know, right, Yawn? That's a giant. Oh, there's more than 3 hyper. It's probably behind. If you were to refresh your page, it'll probably jump up. Where did that red deer go? Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so ran this way, I think. I don't know. The blood is, like, not here. Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's literally in front of the tent. What was I doing? It's literally right here. Nice, Brady. That's awesome. Dude, what is with all the small red deer? That is just pathetically tiny. Watch it that the new great one didn't actually get added. Oh man, like there's a bug preventing it to spawn or something. Oh man, that would be sad. That'd be very sad. Then when they do actually get it in, it's like overspawning. That's what Call of the Whitetail, wow. Call of the Wild nightmares are made of. Call of the Whitetail, gosh. You see, guys, this is what hunting 10,000 whitetail deer does to you. It warps your brain and makes you think of whitetail whenever you're speaking. Oh, gosh. Be surprised if anyone finds one soon. Yeah, true, Zachary. I mean, on average, it took me probably 3,000 to 4,000 whitetail kills per great one. Except for the one that I got on late, and that one was just like the luckiest thing in the world. But my Rancho Great Ones, they each took a few thousand. Call of the Bugs. Call of the Buggy Whitetail. Do you think a camo 22 would be cool? Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm down for any camo guns. I don't care what type of gun they are. If it's camo, I want it. Oh, that would suck, Fred. That would really suck. Let's hope that doesn't happen, though. Let's hope that bug is long gone. Call of the Whitetail. Call of the Whitetail is the game that I play all the time. It's all I'm programmed to play. Call of the Whitetail. Yep, screenshot or it didn't happen, Nicholas. Screenshot or it didn't happen. That's the rule with great ones. Screenshot or it didn't happen. Hey, Long Islander, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Skipping physics homework to watch the stream. Holy. That is crazy. How many did you hunt so far? I haven't really been keeping track. I would imagine we probably killed at least 50 stags. Or at least 50 in. And then I killed a few hundred this morning as well. I have been hunting red deer like non-stop today, just hoping that we can find something. I'm like going all out with the red deer. Since we already were grinding for a melanistic in the first place, even if the great one ends up being a fallow, this won't be like all a waste because we're still trying to get that melanistic. So I figure that's the best bet for me. My favorite species, we still need a melanistic. Even if it's not a great one red deer, it'll still be towards something if we grind red deer. To be honest, I have no clue, Zoo King. I don't really play console ever. Which map is confirmed that the Great One's on? So, the only clue they've given us is that we can find it on Tiawaroa or Hirschfelden, which leaves 3 species, red deer, fallow deer, and European rabbit. Those are the 3 species those maps have in common. Now it's just a matter of which one will it be. Mellow red deer great one? That would be insane. Holy. Please make that a thing. Where did we even shoot that thing? Oh, right there. I think after this run, we're going to do a game restart. Because there's been a few red deer that I haven't been able to recover, and I think it's holding up spawns. Yeah, Zachary, exactly. That's another thing I'm thinking of too, is like, everybody's after fallow. And I like red deer more, so just all the more reason for me to grind red deer and just hope that it's the right one to be grinding. Not sure, LG. What map are you playing on? Hey, Brandon, you haven't missed too much. You know, let's go ahead and restart, actually. Because there is, like, quite a few red deer that we have not been able to recover because they either went invisible or got hit very poorly and ran off far. Let's just restart. Because I feel like if you don't claim some, it really, like, messes up the respawns. Well, still no reply back from support about my account not letting me sign up for Apex Connect, so... looks like... oh, no multiplayer available. Holy... Steam must be down. Oh, that's not good, Benjamin. Have you tried, like, checking your inventory? Or not your inventory, but the, stash? See if maybe it just moved it? Well, the thing about that, Brandon, is it's not only antlered species that will get great ones. They will add non-antlered great ones in the future. So there is a chance it could be a rabbit. I mean, I highly doubt it will be, but there is a chance. Great ones aren't supposed to only be antlered species. Some of them will be like bears that have a lot of scars on them, or like animals with like very unique fur types, or stuff like that. Like another thing for a great one could be like a white-tailed deer with some barbed wire stuck in its antlers, or like something like that. Not all great ones are going to be a giant non-typical. That's just what the whitetail one is. Oh gosh, it's so bright. Okay, it's right there. And... boop. I think we booped him. He got booped. Are you sure, CG? Because all of the crocodile and alligator sounds that I've looked up on YouTube don't sound like that. So I'm skeptical about it being a croc. I think it's a leopard, personally. Because that's been the closest I've found to what it is. It's difficult to tell. Nice, tall boy. Hey, Matthew, how's it going? They made a great one rabbit. It's basically no content. I mean, I guess you could look at it that way. I'd grind it regardless. But it's definitely not my first choice. I have no clue, CG. No clue. I just watched the first video that popped up. What's the issue with the great one on multiplayer? So in multiplayer, they don't actually show up as a great one. Or before the update, at least. I don't know if they've changed it, but what would happen is, let's say you find a great one white-tailed deer, right? It would show up in multiplayer to everybody except the host. It would show up as like a bugged level 3 with a tiny rack. Only the host would actually see it as a great one. It's an interesting bug. Alright, CG, I'll check it out. I mean, either way, like, no matter what animal it is, what this is telling me is Africa 2. That's what it's telling me. Because, like, no matter what species it is, it's all, like, stuff that could be in Africa. Which is so cool. I will freak out if we get Africa 2 and it's got, like, crocs or jaguars. Or not jaguar, but leopard. Either of those would be cool. No, it is confirmed to be a bug, Cerberus. They've confirmed that it's not supposed to be like that. And you know what's funny? I found one of them in multiplayer once, and it was bugged out. So, I could have had a fourth great one, but instead, I just got to stare at a bugged one. Yeah, same, Long Islander. I think it would be cool. Definitely would spice things up a little bit. That's unfortunate, Hyper. Sounds like it's got a ways to go then. Ooh. Oh, hello there. Big male. That's the biggest one of the day. Holy. Giant mythical. Imagine that's a Mela. Yeah, CG. jungle part, savanna part, don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, imagine they do like a... That would be really cool if they did like an African jungle. Oh my gosh, I would be so happy. Not gonna lie, I would probably freak out a little bit. If they did an African jungle, that would be like my dream African reserve. That would be so cool. Look at this big male. 228. What a giant. Always one of the more interesting racks for red deer. I wish those ones could make diamond, though. Amazon rainforest? That would be cool as well. So many cool options. Did we claim both of them already? There's no way we did. Or did I? I mean, either way, there's still red deer tracks around here, so there should be more. Did we pick up both, guys? Another 180 to 210. Oh, no, we didn't. There he is. 103 tripods. Oh my gosh, David, that's wild, man. That is so many tripods. I mean, I'm sure I've probably got that many across all my reserves. But that is a lot of tripods, man. Cerberus, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Hope you've been enjoying the live stream. Oh gosh, it's bright. Oh, my eyes. Oh gosh. Tiawaroa, why you gotta fog up like that? There's a couple of them, though. There we go. Should be both of those down. There we go. I think we got 3. Minimum 2, possibly 3. Yeah, I would love to see trail cams and feeders. That would be huge. Vultures, greater kudu nyala, elephants, and leopards would be sick. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I really hope we get leopards. That's like one of my most wanted African predators. I think that would be cooler than a lion, to be honest. I think I'd like that more than the lions. Yeah, same, Ethan. I really hope it's red deer. I've been wanting one for so long. Speaking of red deer, that's 2 nice red deer. 2 good level 7s. Oh my gosh, where did all of you come from? I did not have this many red deer over here last time. I guess they're moving from other zones. Nice, let's go. Smoked him. Ooh, that was probably vertebrae. Oh, maybe not. That actually looked like vitals. Lots of red deer going down. If it's a red deer great one, I got a feeling we're gonna get it in no time. We're making great progress. Smoking all the big males. There's one. I think that's the one that we neck shot. Alright, later, Saw Boy. Zebras would be cool. Always been a fan of zebras. Should hunt bunnies for 30 minutes? Probably not gonna focus on bunnies at all. We might do a fallow stream within the next couple days if the great one hasn't been discovered. But today's stream's gonna be focused on the red deer, since that's where I'm putting most of my efforts towards. I didn't even see it. I guess it was there. Oh yeah, Great One Roosevelt Elk would be crazy. Yeah, for sure, Ryan. It was perfect timing. It's good to see another update. We went quite a while without one, so it's nice to finally have some new content to play. Okay, that one we did not get good. Would you be upset if it's a rabbit? Not necessarily upset, but I'd be a little disappointed, because they're definitely the least interesting out of the three options. I'd still grind for it, though. I just don't know how that would work with the burrowing system. That would be a long grind. Oh yeah. We jam into the music today. This guy, I think, dropped on the spot. Oh yeah, we hard shot it. 202. Where's this last one? Hunter, what are you doing to that poor stump, dude? What are you doing? It'd be one obese bunny? It probably would. Just a really chunky rabbit. Perfect for rabbit stew. Hey, Henry, it's been pretty good so far. I have had some crazy red deer luck before the stream. I cannot wait to show you guys the video. Gonna try and get it out by tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun. Should be a enjoyable video to watch. Alright, we're gonna start using the 300 on the long range shots. There we go. That way they don't run that far. Rabbit with antlers would be cool. Little jackalope. Yeah, let's do the same thing for this one. 300 Magnum. Ooh. Yeah, this is the way to do it. Oh my gosh, you are tiny. Yeah, that guy is running. We'll get this guy with the normal M1. Ah, it might have been a mistake. No. Got a terrible shot. No, stop zigzagging. Stop zigging and zagging, man. Well, the thing about that, Frizzy, is they didn't say that it was only New Zealand and Hirsch. They just said that it could be found on New Zealand and Hirsch. Which, that's kind of what leads me to believe that it could be a red deer as well. I sure hope it is, at least. Because you gotta think of it this way as well. If they would have said Quattro and Parquet, and it ended up being a red deer, that would have given it away immediately. So, of course they're gonna give us some more mystery by only saying 2 maps. But yeah, it probably is Fallow. No vitals on that? Really? Really? No vitals? Are you kidding me? I think something's wrong with the M1, Johnny. There's definitely something different with it. It's just not hitting vitals like it used to. The 303 was the same. I was using it earlier, and I just noticed that there were so many shots that just were not hitting. I don't know if it's the bullet drop or what, but something feels different. I can't really, like, put my finger on it, though. At close range, it still does good. But it seems like long-range shots are very unreliable. Yeah, there's definitely some strange things, guys. The M1 definitely feels weird. I wonder if anything changed, like, statistics-wise. Is there anything different? Has accuracy always been 35? I don't know. 70 accuracy on the 6.5. 55 accuracy on the 303. 35 on the Eckers. 33 on the 7mm. 55 on the 270. Interesting. Oh, I know, Johnny. I know I was zeroed for 150. That's why I was aiming high. I am well aware that I was zeroed for 150. We're gonna try the Eckers 30-06, see if it's any different. And let's use the Hyperion. Maybe I can judge distance a little better with that as well, since I'm more used to that scope. There definitely seems to be something odd, though. But we need to test it a little bit more to really know. Some of them, Giancarlo. A few of the species got resets. Yeah, it's not a good shot either. Rip. Yeah, Zachary, it's a great gun. I'd like to get one eventually myself. M1A is just a beast. Holy, 59 scoring. Ugh, that thing's tiny. Oh gosh. Super small. What guns do I own IRL? I've got a... what's it called? I think it's like a Model 64 Winchester 22. Or no, it's a Model 63 Winchester 22. I've also got a Marlin XL7 270. A Diamondback DB15 AR. One of the Mossberg shotguns. I forgot which model it is. I think it's like the... it's not a Mossberg 500. I think it's like a 590 or a 535 or something like that. It's one of those. And then last but not least, a Springfield XDM9. Yes, the new great one is in the game. We don't know what it is as of now, though. Oh, it's the end of their time. Okay, that explains it. Alright, well, I think we're actually going to end the stream there. I know we've only been going for an hour and a half, but I am so tired right now from waking up super early to get some content out for you guys. I am, like, absolutely pooped out. But we'll be back tomorrow with a... actually, wait, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's my day off, actually. We'll try to maybe do another stream tomorrow, even though typically I take the day off to record. We'll see, guys. I'll see what I can do, but I appreciate everybody dropping by for the stream. It was a lot of fun. Made some decent progress on the Red Deer, and yeah, I will see you all in the next stream. Peace!